Hailey Bieber, and I got a donation to do this video. If you would like to send a donation to do a video, my cash app is frequency1111. Broad male shoulders and straight clavicle and flat bony male chest, long neck, large mouth, and square blocky tranny skull, large deep set eyes. I hate calling everything out in the first picture, but with a guy like this, it's everything's visible right away. I'm sure Justin Bieber's proud. I almost forget the bio. Hailey Road Bieber, model, entrepreneur, and media personality, daughter of Stephen Baldwin. So he's technically a Baldwin, not a Bieber. But BB, that means something probably. Gotta throw your gematria in there, even though I don't know much about it. Straight clavicle and flat male chest. And the reason I picked this photo is because he's showing some man boob. Obviously, they're not real. I mean, the length of the neck, in my opinion, even a man doesn't have a neck that long. It's only, inverse because the hormones they're taking, either their head keeps growing or their neck keeps growing or maybe their arms. The skull structure on him is undeniable. Sloping male forehead. You could see the striations in the flat male chest. I'm pointing to the brow ridge. The brow ridge bone basically is in the same place as the eyebrow, but it's kind of like a bone that protrudes out. Sometimes you have to really look, to be able to see it. But I'm just putting the arrow to show it on this left eye. It's kind of like just under the eyebrow where you could see it the most. High set cheekbones, that's a male gender marker. Hailey Bieber on Lovin' Justin Bieber and Sickness and Health. On the bottom it says L, like L magazine, so this is like a photo shoot. Only trannies are in L magazine. If you've ever looked at it. Fun fact, I had L magazine come into my post office box for some reason for like a year or two. And one time I was getting my mail and I had it in my hand and I showed the post office guy. It was Megan Thee Stallion, and I was like, look it, man, this is a guy. And he's like, oh no, that's Megan Thee Stallion. He just has masculine features, or she just has masculine features. I know I've told this story before, and they would get like chickens, like baby chickens and ducks in the post office. And I said, if you had, a box full of chickens and there's one in there that looks like a duck is quacking, that means it's probably a duck. So if Megan Thee Stallion has masculine features, that means that he's probably a man. Anyway, I don't mean to get too much off track. That's a male gait, and that's a male Q angle. See the perfect space in between the legs? High set belly button, long arms. He has no hips. The shoulders are wider than the hips. That's a male torso. It's an XY chromosome. This came up in search, and it says Hailey Baldwin. That was his name before he married Justin, so I'm assuming that's him. It kind of, I don't know, it kind of looks like it's not, but if it's not him, excuse me, but I picked this photo too. It kind of reminds me of Cindy Crawford, like he's got that supermodel look going on. Demon knees. I don't know what the difference is, but he kind of looks prettier here than all the other photos I've seen. Maybe it's a different version. I'm going to go check and see if there's different versions. Definitely two different versions. I always tell myself I don't want to start, explaining, the differences, if you can't see it, but I mean, everything's different. The nose, the eyes, the hairline, the dudes, it's two different dudes, right? Maybe the last photo said Hailey Baldwin, so maybe this guy on the left was the guy in that photo. Maybe not. Maybe it was a different version. Okay, we got 2017 and 2025. I'm pretty sure the guy in the photo I was referring to 2 photos ago is the guy on the left. I don't know if this is the same guy on the left in the last photo. It's possible. Need to look at them side by side. This is 2 different dudes too. But the dude on the right, I could kind of see his Adam's apple popping out. Okay, so Hailey has the male gait, And Justin has the female gait. Justin looks really feminine in this photo, I'm sorry, but see how Justin's left foot, as it comes forward, it's pointing outward towards the right side of the screen, basically. And Hailey, both knees are pointing forward. See how Justin has like that triangle of light between his legs, and Hailey has, more of a straight space in between the legs because both his legs are straight up and down. Long straight arms, male torso, no hips, wide shoulders, long neck, square blocky tranny skull, all the things, of course.
What is happening? Guys, are people like crazy? Like, what is happening?
Hailey, you're hard.
The rumors are true.
People say that?
When people are trying to be mean, they're like, she looks trans. And I'm like, why do you think that's a diss?
Totally. Wait, totally.
Some of the most beautiful women in the world and men in the world are trans.
Totally.
So I just don't take that offensively at all.
Male gait. Both, there's a space between the feet and an evenness, between the legs. Both knees are pointing forward, pushing forward. Tell you what, sometimes it's hard to find a gait. Sometimes they're aware and they're faking a female gait all the time, but Hailey Bieber is not concentrating on faking his gait whatsoever. I don't know who the guy on the right is, but he has a male gait, and Hailey has a male gait, and he's got like a tube top on, and it's showing off like his male upper body, from the tube top up is obviously like male shoulders, bony male chest. So obvious. Square can opener jaw. You could see where the jaw goes, well, from the chin to the ear. When it gets to the ear, it goes like almost straight up. That's why I'm talking about the square jaw. You could see the brow ridge here and the male forehead. Long fingers. Just a manly look on his face. Whatever you want to call it. Male presence, male energy. Drag man, looks like a man. Well, it looks like a man in a blouse and makeup and woman's hair. Cass Bird flashes Hailey Bieber for Vogue, Hong Kong, December. And just like Elle, Vogue is like the #1 tranny magazine. If you're like in Vogue magazine, you're a tranny. Weird feet. I don't know if I want to say like they're manly, but like that small toe is like almost non-existent, like an animal almost. It's almost like he has only 4 toes. Adam's apple, a kiss for all you guys, bright red lipstick, large dental arch and large male teeth, broad male shoulders, long arms, bony male chest, drag man look, large mouth again, 100% dude, straight male spine, male gait, both knees pushing forward,